What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I'm just leaving from seeing the surprising stoppage of Sergey Kovalev done by Andre SOG Ward. This is one of the reasons I love boxing, but it's also one of the reasons I hate boxing, because it's so many variables, outside the two fighters, Sergey Kovalev was hit with some vicious body shots, okay? They both went low a couple times during the fight. The punch was borderline that he was hit with, but the way he reacted, I think it hurt him really more by legitimately getting hit to the body. And the surprising thing is, he was hurt from those body shots. I think I looked at the first Ward-Sergey fight earlier today, and I noticed when I seen Sergey's side of his body was blush red. So those punches were landing. And he was, Ward had a game plan, roughhouse, get inside, rip shots to the body, on the outside game, try to counter with the jab or be first with the jab. And it was a good game plan. But the other surprising thing was Tony Weeks. Now, anybody that knows and follows this channel knows that I'm a big Tony Weeks fan. I admire his refereeing, but tonight I feel he got it wrong. I think it was stopped too fast. What happened to the standing 8 count? You know what I'm saying? That should have been implemented. He should have gave Sergey the benefit of the doubt. You call off a fight when a person's been hurt to the magnitude, that I can understand the body shot stopped him or just dropped him. It didn't. He was getting hit to the body, and Ward was putting in work. He was, forcing and pressing the action by throwing more body punches and landing more body punches. But to stop the fight like that is wrong. And really what it does, the reality of it just brings more room for controversy. You know what I mean? Because now Sergey, hey, I want a rubber match. I want to fight again. And I kick his ass again. So, it is nothing. And it really cheated Andre Ward out of the true stoppage that he actually could have got if it wasn't for that early stoppage from the referee. So that's really not Andre's fault. You can't blame Andre for the judges in the first fight. You can't blame him for the referee in this fight. If it is a third fight, which I probably doubt, you just can't blame Andre for that. Andre was just doing his job. It was a pretty close fight, just like the first fight. I think Sergey actually won this fight. It's ironic about fights and fighters, how, certain things happen in certain fights and popularity wins in certain type of fights, but it was a close fight, and so was this one. But I did not expect a body shot knockout, or a stoppage like that, or, the referee stopped it, so, but again, good for, Andre Ward, because I don't think Andre would now be interested in a punch. In another fight, and I don't see that. I just don't see him wanting it. Because what's the appeal to it? Who is it gonna appeal to? Because it wasn't really. Because, you see, and here's my thing. You can't fault Tony Weeks too bad, because even after the fight was stopped, Sergey didn't make any kind of urgency to get his ass up. He was still crouched down like a wounded crouching tiger. You know what I'm saying? He was still booped over. So he was hurt. You know what I mean? So you really can't dispute it that much, because if it would have been a great injustice on how he claims after the fight, way after the fight, 10 minutes after the fight, you're going to say that. You should have said something when he waved that fight off. Because when he waved that fight off, that's all she wrote. There ain't no going back. There ain't no getting back into the ring and fighting another. No, it's it. You should have left it all in the ring, you know. And Sergey was not. He was not punching back. When he was taking those body shots, dude retreated. And it was times in the fight where he turned his back. Dude, you never turn your back on a fight. So I don't really know what was going on with Sergey, you know. But other fighters are going to exploit that because, again, Andre Ward is not known for a knockout puncher, you know. But stranger things has happened. But that's one of the reasons I love this sport. So you guys tell me what you think. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. Please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.